Okay, hello, my dear students. Thank you so much for watching with these videos that I made for you. A while ago, we are not able to finish our class about fraction, so we will just have a continuation. Okay, we are done already reading and writing the fractions, right? And we are done already also in comparing and ordering fractions. So this time we will try to learn how to do the simplest form of fraction. Okay, simplest form of fractions, operation involving fractions, and we will solve word problem in fraction. Okay, word problem involving fraction. Okay, let's start. Okay, so this is the video or the topic that we have done last time, fractions, reading and writing fractions, right? And now, since we are here in math, and once again, my name is Teacher Gwapo. So we have learned already in chapter 6, fractions, which is reading and writing fractions. Okay, we will have a short review about fraction. What is fraction? That's the question for us this morning or this time. What is fraction? Again, a fraction is a number representing a part of a wall, and the wall has been divided into equal parts. So as you can see here, each diagram is divided into equal parts, right? So here, divided same size. Here in a circle, same size. But here, each diagram is not divided into equal parts. So we cannot write the fraction here. So here we can write because they are divided into equal parts. Now, a fraction always consists of numerator and a denominator. Now, look at this. Look at this diagram. This diagram is divided into 4 equal parts. Okay, 4 equal parts. So we have here called denominator. And the number 3 here is called numerator. Numerator represents the number of equal parts that are shaded. So 3 parts here are shaded. For example, in 3/4, 3 parts is shaded. So 3 is the numerator. And here, the denominator represents the number of equal parts that makes up the whole. Okay, the whole. For example, in 3/4, 4 is the denominator. So 3 is read as 3/4. Okay, 3 is read as 3/4, as you can see here. 3/4, and or we can say 4 or 3/4 or 3/4. Okay, 3/4 or 3/4 is okay. So this is another example here. As you can see, the circle is divided into 3 equal parts. 1, 2, 3. 3 equal parts. So 1 out of the 3 equal parts is shaded. So 1 part here is shaded. So we read it as 1/3 or 1/3. Or we write this way. We can write it this fraction as 1, and then make line here, and then 3. So we read it as 1/3 or 1/3. So here in your exercises, I hope that you answered this already, because if you are done with this, we can proceed to the next lesson that we have. So as you can see here, which of the following objects are divided into equal parts? So this one is not divided because the sides are not the same. Here, the same. So we can circle this one. These, we can also see, encircle this one because they are the same sizes, divided into 4 equal parts. Here, not the same. Look at the size. Here is small size, bigger, and then smaller. So we cannot encircle this one. So in number 1, we encircle these and then this one. So here, write a fraction to represent the shaded parts of each diagram. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 equal parts, and 4 is the 4 part is shaded. So we write this way as 4/6. Okay, 4/6. Right? So here you count only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you can see right here at 9 here as the denominator and 7 is the numerator. Okay, so that's it. So I hope you are done this already, and we can proceed to our new topic. Okay. So as you can see here, the true diagram here is, I check this one because you have to encircle this one. And here in number 2, the answer here in number 2 here is 4, 6, and then letter B, 7, 9. Letter C is 3/5. Letter D is 3/5. Letter E is 5, 6 because 5 parts are shaded. Letter F is 1/9. In here, we write as 3/8 because 3 parts are shaded and there are 8 equal parts. And we read it as 3/8 or 3/8. Letter B, 5/9, or we read it as 5/9 or 5/9. Letter C, 1/6 or 1/6. Letter D, 7/10 or 7/10. Okay, 7/10 or 7/10. So I hope you share this already. So here shared it's the following diagram to represent the given fraction. We did it already in our previous class. So 4/5, 4/5 or 4/5. So shade the 4 parts. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to shade this one. Letter B, 5/6. Shade the 5 parts. And letter C, 7/8. Shade the 7 parts. Here, divide and shade each of the following diagrams to illustrate the given fraction. So letter A here, in letter A, you have to divide into, you can see here, the fraction 1/4. So you just do like this. You make a line here at the middle and another line here. So there are 4 equal parts already, right? So 4 equal parts, and then you will color this part, 1 part only, because out of 4 parts, 1 is being shaded. And here, letter B, you have divide only into, because 1/2. So just divide into 2 parts and then color this part. Okay, color this part. And letter C, 4/6. So just make it 6 equal parts. Okay, 6 equal parts, just like this. And then you will color 4 parts. So color here 1, 2, 3, 4, or here 1, 2, 3, 4. It's up to you. Okay, and then we will proceed to the next one. Okay, here in number 6, circle the diagram that has each part shaded correctly to represent the given fraction. So you have to encircle 1/2. So in here, this is the correct answer. So we can encircle this one, 1/2. Just encircle this. Okay, circle this one, and here 3/4. So 4 parts, 4 equal parts, and 3 parts are shaded. So the correct answer here is this. Okay, very easy, right? I know you are done this already. And okay, in our previous video, we learned also in chapter 6 about fraction, how to compare and to order fractions, right? So in this video, last video, we compare already that if the same denominator, just look at the numbers or the numerator or numbers on the top. Okay, so 2/6 or 2/6 and 4/6. So 6, the same denominator, just compare the numbers or the numerator. 2 is smaller than 4, so we write this way. 2 is smaller than 4. Or we can say 4/6 is greater than 2/6. Okay, that's how to compare if the same denominator. So in here, the same thing. They have the same denominator, 9 and 9. So 3/9 or 5/9. So if the same denominator, again, compare the numerator. So 3 and 5. 3 is smaller than 5. So we can say that 3/9 is smaller than 5/9. So we can use this symbol to compare and this symbol. Okay, so 3/9 is smaller than 5/9, or we can say that 5/9 is greater than 3/9. Now here, the denominator are not the same. 5 and 10, they are not the same, right? But look at the numerator. Numerators are the same. So if the numerators are the same, it's very easy to know which is bigger and which is smaller or greater. Okay, so as you can see here in the diagram, 2/5 is greater, right, up to here, but 2/10 is up to here only, so it's very small parts are shaded. So we can say that 2 over 5 is greater than 2 over 10. Or 2 over 10 is smaller than 2 over 5. So we use this symbol and write this way. Okay. Now here, 5 or 5 over 8 or 5 over 6. Same numerator, but the denominator are not the same, right? The denominator are not the same. Why? Because here there are 8 equal parts and here is only 6 equal parts. So if you will compare 5 over 6, bigger part is shaded. So we can say that 5 over 6 is greater than 5 over 8. Okay, so and then we write this way. 5 over 6 is greater than 5 over 8. As you can look at here. So 1 whole, 1 half, 1/3, 1/5, and then 1/10 or 1 over 10. So here, which is greater, 6 over 8 or 1 over 4? As you look at here, 6 over 8 is greater than 1 over 4. So you write this way. Okay. And here, Jean ate pancake half or 1 over 2 of her pancake, and Gina ate 2 over 4 of her pancake. So if we will compare, because Jen divided into 2 equal parts only, and Gina divided into 4 equal parts. So if you will look at, they are equal. Okay, they are equal. So just look at the diagram here. So the same. So it's equal. Here, which is smaller? Which one is smaller? Of course, we can see it here that 6 over 12 is smaller than 6 over 6. 6 over 6, if we have the same, the numerator and the denominator are the same, it is equals to 1 whole. Okay, 1 whole. So the same here. So which is greater? Of course, 4 over 4 is greater than 2 over 3. Here, we will arrange 5 over 9 and 3 over 9. Okay, we will arrange. So if we will arrange, we can see here that they all have the same denominator. So if the same denominator, we will compare the numerator, numbers at the top. So 3 is smaller and 7 is the greatest, right? 7 is the greatest, 3 is the smallest. So we will arrange here that 3 over 9 and then 5 over 9 and 7 over 9 if in ascending order. Okay, ascending start from smallest, tisot, to the greatest, tisot. Okay, greatest to or smallest to greatest. That's called ascending order. In descending order, we start from the greatest to smallest. So as in this diagram, you can see here that 1 over 2 is the greatest and 1 over 8 is the smallest fraction. So we write this way as 1/2 and then 1/4 and then 1/8 in descending order. So here, if we will compare in letter A, the answer here is smaller than, letter B, greater than, letter C, smaller than, letter D is greater than, letter E, greater than, letter F is greater than, letter G is smaller than, letter H is smaller than. Okay. Now here, if we will arrange in ascending and descending, in ascending order, 3 over 8, because they have the same denominator. So the smaller number, we will start here in smaller number, ascending smallest to greatest. Then 5 over 8, 7 over 8. Descending, 7 over 8, 5 over 8, and 3 over 8, and so on. Okay, so that's it, how to answer or order or to arrange numbers in ascending or fraction in ascending and descending order. Now here we are in chapter 6 about fractions, simplest form of fractions. Okay, simplest form. So as you can see here, what is the simplest form of fraction? So let's take a look at an example here. So 2/5 divide into 2 and then plus 1, right? So you can see here the example. Which fraction is in its simplest form? 2 over 5 or 4 over 6? So as you can see here, this one is already in simplest form. Okay, both the numerator and denominator of 2/5 are not visible by on any whole number greater than 1. Here, both the numerator and denominator of 4/6 are divisible. We can divide by 2. So 4/6 divided by 2. So we can see it here that 4 divided 2 is 2. 6 divided 2 is 3. So here, the fraction that is in simplest form is 2/5 because it's already, we cannot divide anything in here but into 1 only. Here we can divide into 2. So that's why the simplest form of 4/6 is 2/3. So 4/6 here is not yet a in simplest form. So here, you can see here the example, 5/15. Okay, 5/15, we can divide into 5. So the simplest form of 5/15 is 1/3. Okay, the simplest form of 5/15 is 1/3 because we can divide into 5, right? So this is the simplest form already. Here, 3/12 in the simplest form. Why? Is it 3/12 is in simplest form or not yet? Not yet, because we can divide 12 into 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. 12 divided by 3 is 4. So the simplest form of 3/12 is 1/4. So you have to look at the number that can use to divide into the fraction. So here, let's try to answer this one in your book. You can see these questions in your book on page 80. What page is it? Simplest form. Not in 80, page 70. Let me find here first. This one is in simplest form, right? Simplest form. So you can see that one on page 81 in your book. Page 81, 2/8. So in simplest form, because we can divide 2 into 2, we can divide 8 into 2. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. 8 divided by 2 is 4. So the answer here is 1/4. Number 2, we can divide 9 into 3, right? So 9 divided by 3 is 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. So 1/3. Here, can we divide 10 into 6? 10 divided by 6 cannot be. 10 divided by 5 cannot be. 6 divided by 5 cannot be. So we need to find a least common denominator. I mean the number that can be divided. So what number are we going? What number that can be divided into 10 and can be divided into 6? 10 divided by 6 cannot be. 5, 6 or 5 divided by 6 or 6 divided by 5 cannot be. So what number can we divide here is only what number? 2. We can use 2 because we can divide 6 into 2. We can divide 10 into 2. If we use 3, we cannot divide 10 into 3. So only number 2. So 6 divided by 2 is 3. 10 divided by 2 is 5. We have here 3/5. Here, what number that we can use to divide 8 and 12? What number can we use to divide 8 and 12? So if we will use 12 divided by 8, cannot be. How about 5? We cannot divide number 5. We cannot use. How about number 4? 8 divided by 4? Number 4 is okay. So we can use 8 divided by 4 is 2. 12 divided by 4. Can you divide 12 into 4? Yes. So we can say that 8 divided by 4 is 2. 12 divided by 4 is 3. In number 5, 2/3, because we can divide 15 and 10 into 5. 10 divided by 5 is 2. 15 divided by 5 is 3. And number 6, 1/2. Okay. Here, we are now in chapter 6, operations involving fraction. So let's try to answer this one. Here, 6 plus 6. You need to remember when you add, make sure that they have the same denominator. So if the same denominator, just copy the denominator and just add the numerator. So add numerator, 3 plus 2 is 5. Just copy the denominator, which is 6. So that is 5/6. 6. Okay, 5 over 6. Letter B, the same denominator. So just copy the denominator, and then 3 plus 4 is 7. So that is 7 over 9. Here, 4 parts, the same denominator. So just add 2 plus 1 is 3. So that is 3 over 4. Here, the same. But this one is minus. Okay, if minus, it's okay. Just copy and then subtract. 7 minus 3 is 4. So that is 4 over 10. Here, minus 6 minus 2 is 4. So that is 4 over 8. Okay, 4 over 8. Here, 6 over 7 minus 3 over 7. So the answer here is 3 over 7. Okay, 3 over 7. But sometimes you can do it in a simplest form. Okay, simplest form. So you can divide this one 4 over 8. You can do it like divide into 4. So 1 over 2 or 1/2. Here, find the results. Let's try to answer this one. So the answer in letter A is 4 over 5. Letter B, 7 over 8. Letter C, 11 over 12. D, E, F, G, and H. Okay. So because it's easy to add or to subtract if they have the same denominator. Just copy the denominator and add or subtract the numerator. Okay. And here we go. Word problems. Solving word problems in fraction. How to solve? Of course, there are steps. You have to understand the problem. After you read, you have to understand carefully. What do you know about the problem? And what do you need to find out in the problem? And then plan the workings. Is it plus or minus? And then solve the problems. Okay. So this is, for example, this one. Okay. This is the way on how to solve problem. A word problem. These are the examples. Okay. Another example. So here, you can see it here that Linda spent 4/7 of her money on food and 1/7 on books. So what fraction of her money did spend altogether? Altogether, it indicates plus. So working 4 over 7 plus 1 over 7. So if we will add, it will give us an answer of 5 over 7. Okay. Now here, number 2. You can see it here in number 2 that Fari has 8 over 9 of red ribbon. He gives 4 over 9 m of red ribbon. M here is meters, okay, to her sister. And how many meters of red ribbon does Fari have now? So we need to subtract because Fari give, right? He gives 4 over 9 or 4/9 of the ribbons. So if we will subtract because the same denominator, so 8 minus 4 is equals to 9. So the answer here is 4 over 9 meters of red ribbon left. Okay, to Fari. So this is the answer. Okay, here number 3. Cindy reads 2 over 6 of a storybook. And then she reads another 3 over 6 of the book on the following day. So what is the fraction of the storybook she has read? So we will just add, okay? So 2 over 6 plus 3 over 6. So what's the answer here? So 2 plus 3 is 5. So just copy the denominator, which is number 6. Okay, so that's it. It's very easy. Thanks for watching this video. God bless everyone and enjoy. Keep safe always. Bye. Okay. This video is quite long, but it's okay. I hope you understand and I hope you answered your book already. So don't forget to review this video always. Just keep on watching and then you can search other videos that can help you to understand better fraction. Okay, thank you so much. Goodbye. God bless.